All right, Hillbilly is acting as a strap on the bed. We're headed to our friend Mazooma Mike's house to drop off the doors because he's gonna hand letter Matt's Off-Road Recovery decals. Not decals, but they're gonna be hand lettered on the door. We'll get them back, we'll clear coat them, but while he's working on that, we're gonna be working on painting the rest of the Spud Truck. So in the last video, we painted the majority of the parts, but this time, we're gonna paint the rest. All right, we got the doors dropped off. Mike's gonna do his magic and show you guys what it looks like when they're done. Let's get back to the shop. We got the rest of the cab to paint. We got all the parts. We got a lot of stuff to do. You guys, it's it. This is the last reminder. After tomorrow, September 1st at 11:59 p.m., this giveaway is gone. So you still have a chance at winning 2 golden tickets worth $1,000. If you head to RobbyLayton.com right now, for every $5 you spend, you're getting entered. And every single order is getting cash. That's right, $2 minimum. 2 of you are gonna win a golden ticket worth $1,000. Right now, this is the final push. It's going away after tomorrow. Cash in every order, $2 minimum. 2 golden ticket winners of $1,000 each. Free shipping on orders of $50 or more. 4 brand new hats. Come on, guys. And if you guys have already bought merch to get extra entries, make sure you head to RobbyLayton.com for official rules on how you can enter for free. You can get more entries. Head to RobbyLayton.com right now. This is the final push on giving one of you my dream truck. I cannot wait to see the smile on your face when you're driving this truck home. Get yourself entered because I want you to win my truck. All right, we are getting back to work on the Spud Truck. This truck behind me needs to be yellow. Now, you saw in the last video, see the parts right there, right by Hector? They're painted yellow, and they look amazing. Now, we had Mazooma Mike in the last video. We took the doors that we had sanded and we took them to his house so that he could work on them all weekend long in peace and quiet. And those doors are coming back today. So we're gonna be clearing those with everything else and showing you guys what he did. So check this out. Make your problem our problem. He hand lettered both sides. It looks absolutely phenomenal. With the polish, with the paint, the yellow and black, it just pops so good. So I'm glad we did that. I know a lot of people in the last video said, you know, we're gonna start some fires, we're gonna blind people, blah, blah, blah. The first time that bed hits water or any form of moisture, it's gonna start to oxidize. It's gonna start to discolor that polish. Polish has to be maintained. So just let Matt do some work for a few trips and that bed will not look as good as it does right now. But that's just part of it because it is a work truck. But we want this work truck to look as good as possible. So this truck right here, these parts right here, we gotta get them painted today. So let's just get to it. All right, so we got all the parts kind of situated on what's gonna go white, what's gonna go yellow. Hillbilly just pulled the Spud Truck out so we can get everything blown off outside, get this thing completely dust-free, not inside our paint shop, not inside my paint booth, and then we'll get it in, get it all masked up, and start the process of turning this thing yellow. Now, one thing we do have to do is as soon as it's in the booth, we are gonna pull the steering column. So anyway, I think we're gonna mask off these sticks. We won't mess with those. There's a few little things that we'll mask off, but anyway, for the most part, everything inside there is gonna get yellow. So yeah, got a lot to do. Take her to town.
All right, so we're just getting everything ready to go into the booth. We're making sure all the edges are prepped out well, getting everything taped up, and well, making sure you can get all the edges painted. So me and Hillbilly are just gonna keep getting everything ready and then come back when we start moving everything into the booth.
Okay, we've gotten most of everything prepped and propped up and ready to paint. So we're going to start moving things into the paint booth. The first item we won't be able to show you because it's going to take both me and Owen, and that's the radiator core support. We're hanging that at the front of the booth off the hanger rail.
I'll just stand here and watch you struggle.
Tell me something I don't know that you do.
I'm helping.
How are we going to get it all in here, including the truck?
I don't know, that's a long truck.
Yeah. I mean, the lamo fit in here with the door shut, and that's not quite as long as the lamo. But there was nothing else in here with it. It was just the lamo. Now we're adding stands with parts on it.
Get all the stands up here in the front and then pull the truck in, see how long it is, I guess.
Yay.
I like how none of us really thought about that until like right now. All right, you guys get the idea. We're just gonna get everything else in here and then we'll bring you back and start masking up the Spud truck. Okay, fire it up.
It's a Chevy, it doesn't just fire up.
Oh.
Oh, we're in, guys.
Yeah, there you go.
Everything's in. We just gotta get this hung. Then we can start wrapping the cab. Which we're not wrapping the cab, we're just covering everything else but the cab. Like this, and that, and the motor, and the frame, the tires, the axles.
So we're wrapping everything except the cab.
Yeah. So we'll grab the paper and we'll just start going all the way to the back.
All right, so me and Hillbilly got everything into the booth. We got everything masked off. So now we're just gonna go around, wax and grease remover everything, get it all ready for Robby. So not gonna video because it's just the two of us right now. So we're just gonna quickly get this knocked out and we'll bring you guys back when we start painting.
All right, so everybody's getting wax and grease all finished up. As soon as I get that done, then we're gonna etch it, seal it, white base it, and then we gotta mask the lettering and then all the yellow. So this yellow is super transparent. We might run out of base coat. I might mix up all my base so that I have an idea of how much I have. Maybe we'll try to, if we're gonna run low, we'll make sure that we have enough to do the cab or something like that. So anyway, busting their butts. Everything's just about ready to go. So I'm gonna start preparing everything in the mixing room to where we can get this thing sprayed.
All right, so we just got everything waxed and greased. It's all ready to go. Got a couple like step stools and ladders, and there's a lot of parts in here, not a lot of room. So hopefully Robby can make it work. And yeah, got everything's taped off, everything's cleaned. So it means my job's done. Now Robby's gonna come in and start painting this thing. So super excited to see how this thing turns out. I know everyone else is as well. But just a couple more minutes, we're gonna see this thing bright yellow.
All right, so it's just me for a minute. So I'm in here, I've got the etch, and I'm gonna blow tack and static everything, and then etch it. But I'm gonna do it in sections. So I'm gonna do this, then go to the cab, then go to the front, and then go to the sides, because this is a super tight mess in here. But anyway, Owen will be here in a little bit. He'll be able to film a little better. But for now, just got me and this magnet based on the camera. All right, I got 2 little steps done. I'm gonna work on the back side of the cab, and then we'll etch that, and pull around the other side, etch that, then work on the front stuff. All right, it's all etched. I'm gonna start the sealer process, so I'm gonna run, grab my suit, come back in, get it sealed. That was a ton of work. I'm pretty sure the camera shut off on me. Woo! That was the center console lid. Anyway, everything is still white. Now what we're gonna do is go grab white base coat. We're gonna base coat the door panels, the headlight buckets, the grill surrounds, and that grill, so we can put Chevrolet in white. Everything else is gonna sit and flash off forever and ever and ever until that's ready, and then we'll do yellow. All right, I went ahead and mixed up some white. We're using Omni Plus base coat. This is the solvent base. So I've got everything all blow tack and static. Still just me for a little bit. Owen's busy, but he'll be in here in just a little while so you guys can see the yellow. But I want to get the white down so that this can sit for like an hour, because I'm going to mask off all the Chevrolet letters individual. And then the rest of that will go yellow. And then we're going to paint the door panels, the headlight surrounds, and the grill surrounds white. So, thanks for being here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and let that sit for 10 minutes, come back in, put a second coat of white, and then we're gonna wait an hour. But while we're waiting, I am gonna get some yellow and I'm gonna start working on the cab, just so that I can get ahead of the 8-ball a little bit. So, anyway, we'll do that.
These doors look fantastic. That's the best sticker ever.
Sure you didn't put the stickers on? Oh, the stickers are still in here.
I think that's good.
That's real good.
Don't touch it.
Don't do it. Go, let it fall.
Don't go fast.
Go fast. Is this like the Dukes of Hazzard where they say go, Bo, go? And you thought that no, Bo, no? Oh. Go.
All right, we are down literally to the bottom of the barrel. My extra paint hasn't came yet, but I'm gonna try my best to get through what I can. So I'm gonna focus on the cab, make sure we can get the cab totally yellow. And if we can't get the other parts, then it is what it is. I mean, I could do the steps black, so I might just do that. Steps might go black now, because I'm running out of paint. Like I said, I'll focus on painting the inside and the outside of the cab, and we'll go from there. So this, again, you guys, this is the Ace of Shades Yellow Belly. It's an awesome color. You guys need to check them out. Got it. So we have 3-quart sprayable, so we are racing against the paint. I just got to make sure that I can get this cab sprayed yellow. All right, so we need to blow tack and static this and just cross our fingers and hope for the best. Okay, it's go time. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but we're gonna try. Woo! There's so much yellow. We're getting it. All right, we've used about 2/3 of the first quart. We're not even close to having one coat on. So I think it's gonna take all 3 quarts just to do the cab. So we'll probably end up basing out the rest of the stuff with just white. I'm waiting, but we should be able to do black on the steps and get the majority of this stuff done, is the way my brain's taking it right now. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just get a second coat on this, and then we'll decide. So I'm only gonna put 2 coats on the inside, but I did 4 on the other parts. So I'm gonna at least have to put 3 on everything outside and a 4th where the door is gonna fit the cab corner. So I gotta conserve some paint, down to 2 quarts. So I'm gonna put 1 coat on these other little parts, just so they're sealed up. And then, like I said, I think we're gonna go black on the steps so that we don't have to have yellow for that. And then we need some for that grill, but that grill's probably just gonna have to wait. Dang it. This is not ideal. I wasn't able to put yellow on the floor like I wanted in the back of the seats, but everything is sort of yellow on the inside. The important parts are yellow. Got the outside 2 coats. I'm gonna let this flash for 10 minutes, come back and do all of my sides with 3 coats. And then we'll mix up some black. We'll get the steps black. I'm gonna have to finish putting more white on the inside of the grill, but that's gonna have to sit until we can get some more paint. But that'll be everything that we can clear besides the grill. The grill, we will not have enough yellow. If I have a little leftover yellow, I'll put some yellow on the inside. That way my sealer is covered and I don't have to resand it. I can just continue basing over it and get it done. We're doing what we gotta do. All right, so we're gonna mix up some black base coat so we can go in there and make the steps black. All right, so I'm putting this on super light because this is a 1-to-1 mixture of base coat and I don't want this to wrinkle. So that's what it's gonna look like. I'll do the other step, we'll let it sit, come back, put another coat, call it good. All right, now I'm gonna put my 3rd coat of yellow on everything while this sits. It got caught. Put 1 more coat on the other side, and we might have enough to do the grill. I might risk it. All right, it's definitely gonna need a 3rd coat, but we're gonna wait. All right, I got everything yellow. I went ahead and put 1 coat all over the grill and I covered up the Chevrolet that needs to stay white because this is gonna have to sit for a couple days till we get the yellow. So I'm not gonna do anything further on that. Unless I get a wild hair up my butt and I'll come back and I'll cut out all the letters and then I'll base out the front. But I don't think I'll have enough to do 3 coats, but I might. So I'm gonna go eat and I'm gonna think about it. And then we'll come back, we'll figure it out and we'll clear it. So I'll be right back. All right, so I just got back from eating dinner and I'm feeling good. But to be totally honest, I'm just not in the right mindset to clear without messing something up. It's 9:30 at night. So I'm just gonna go home and I'm gonna come back in the morning. But I made a decision on this grill. I did have enough yellow to finish, but I painted over the white. Now there's a reason behind that. So my friend Mike Babel, Mazooma Mike, he did the doors and I'm gonna go out and show them to you because we have them back and they are absolutely amazing. He knocked it out of the park. These hand lettered doors are just absolutely just amazing. I can't say enough good about it, but it's totally awesome. So anyways, totally era correct for this Spud truck. Love it. But I'm gonna have the Chevrolet hand lettered in black. I decided while I was eating dinner and I had post-dinner clarity, I don't want them white. There's gonna be white on the bottom, white on top, white around the headlights. I want those black. I want them to stick out. I don't want the white to get lost in the other white. So called Mike, he's gonna letter those out when he gets back and it'll look awesome. So anyway, I ended up having enough Ace of Shades yellow. She is yellow, but I'm not gonna clear till the morning. So I'm gonna go home, sleep, and I'll see you guys in the morning. It is tomorrow.
The next morning.
Oh wait, no, come back. I lied. Anyway, check this out. Mazooma Mike in his garage, check the doors over there. All right, now that I got your attention again, sorry, I almost put you guys to bed, but check this out. So the finished doors, ready for clear, here we are. Now make sure you guys drop a comment. Let me know if you like the hand lettering or you like the vinyl decals better. I think this hand lettered sign is amazing. I think Matt's gonna love it. It is perfectly imperfect and I absolutely love it. When this thing is cleared, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good. So we're letting this sit till tomorrow so we can clear these doors tomorrow. Everything is gonna be painted tomorrow. All right, now you can go to bed. So it is tomorrow. All right, it is the next morning. We're gonna be putting 2 coats of vintage clear from Ace of Shades. It's gonna look awesome. I really like the way their clear performs. I'm gonna get this mixed up, we'll get it in the gun, and we'll get in there and shoot it. All right, we got the Ace of Shades vintage gloss sauce ready. We're gonna blow, tack, and static everything and get this cleared. All right, let's go get this cleared. All right, we got 1 coat of gloss sauce on all the parts. I'm gonna go fill my cup back up, come in, and we're gonna hit this cab. All right, so this was super stressful. I almost ran out of clear coat. I almost ran out of all the yellow. We were able to make it work, but it took a lot of time. So I was about an hour and a half clearing in a sauna suit. So I took my gloves off, I took my suit off, and literally could wring the sweat out. It's totally disgusting, but everything turned out really nice. It's not perfect, but it's gonna work great in the sand and Matt is gonna love it. So the steps are gonna look awesome black. The rest of it's gonna look awesome yellow. The door panels are white. I think this thing is gonna start coming together so nicely. We're getting all of our stuff from Auto Metal Direct because they're more than just metal. So they've got all the door latches, the door glasses, the door sills, everything you need to finish your project. Check out AMD. I really appreciate them coming on board and helping us out with this project. So anyway, we're gonna let this run out for a couple of hours. I'm gonna go hang out in the shop. As soon as this is dry enough to the touch, we're gonna pull it out of the booth.
12 seconds later.
It's time to unmask the Spud truck and get all the parts and the Spud truck moved back over to where it was at. So we can start, I think, assembling it. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. Got to put a couple things back in the steering wheel. I'll show you guys that. Didn't show you taking it out just because we was in a hurry. So I'm gonna get that put in, and the throttle pedal. But first, we got to get everything unmasked.
All right, so I'm gonna put the camera down and help Hillbilly get this unmasked real quick. Just got a little bit more to do, and then I'll show you putting the truck back together. We got to put steering column and a couple other things like Hillbilly was saying back in, and then we'll drive this thing out.
It's hot here. Very hot.
I don't know how hot it is outside today, but it feels like 100 out there, and it's like 200 in here. Do you think that's pretty accurate?
I would say it feels like 200 outside and 250 in here.
Whatever it is, it's hot. And this is basically an oven, so sorry if we're a little sweaty, but keep putting this together so we can get it out and get back into the air-conditioned portion of the shop.
First, items removed out of the paint booth, out of this load, and steps. Get them out so I can back this out. I'll hurry and move that stand in front of the truck so it's out of the way, and we can just gotta pull it all the way out and around because Hector's working on a car right by the door, so I can't just back it out, back it into the body shop, so I have to pull it out and around.
What do you call that?
A whoopee. This is what they were starting to get called, and it's a name that just stuck with them, is whoopee. I'm going to get the radiator core support next, but that's going to take both me and Owen, so we won't film that one, but we can film the rest of them. And the random piece of metal that we don't know what goes to.
Hey, but we painted it.
It's painted. That white and yellow goes together really good. Maybe instead of called the Spud Truck, we should call it banana cream pie or something. Last stand, which is the door panels. Owen's gonna help me remove it. And then we got one more piece left, center console. And then we come back in, gather up all of our garbage, all of our stuff that we brought in and made a mess of. So that way, whoever's painting next has a clean booth to start with.
All right, so me and Hillbilly went ahead and got these doors all masked up because as you can see, the mats off-road on these were actually painted on, and we're gonna re-clear over them. So we masked off everything that we're not clearing. The back side of the door, it's all already done. So scuff it down just a little bit on the edges, and then this thing will be ready to be re-cleared, and I'm excited to see how it's gonna turn out. I think it's gonna look really cool.
And now we got some gray Scotch-Brite. We got to scuff up back here. But we cannot go through the yellow. We're just going to scuff to clear up. So you got to do it very carefully. So I went and talked to Robby, and he says, no, there is not any precautions I have to do with wax grease removing and all this, because that's hardened. So I hope he's right. It's smearing. Just kidding.
All right, so we got this all masked up, waxed and greased. I need to blow tack and static it, and then we're gonna put more clear over top of the painted on Matt's Off-Road Recovery decals. They're not decals, they're door signs. I'm gonna mix up some clear. We'll get in here and we'll gloss sauce this and we'll lock those in. So you're welcome, Matt. I know you didn't know you needed it, but I gave it to you. So Anyway, then we'll go check out the truck that we pulled out earlier. This has been a big job, but all the paint work is gonna be done today. I got all the gloss sauce, got the doors ready. I'm gonna grab the static gun. We're gonna blow tack and static it, and then we're gonna clear. So hang out, stay a while. All right, so my first coat of clear, I'm gonna put it pretty light because I don't want it to react with the paint. Second coat, I'm gonna go normal, and then we'll end up doing a third coat because the first coat's kind of like a dust coat. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. All right, we'll be back in 5 minutes and get this taken care of. All right, so I ended up putting 3 coats of clear, but the first coat was just that dust coat. I put a second coat, and I put it pretty medium wet. Third coat, wetted it up, and it's flowing out nice. There's no runs. Now, there is a little bit of texture where the painting is because it's an enamel, I'm pretty sure, so it's a little thicker. But anyway, it's turning out awesome. We're gonna let this sit overnight. Well, let's go check out the truck out in the shop. What do you think, Lincoln? Is that nice? Do you like the Spud truck?
Yeah.
What color is it?
Yellow.
Do you love it?
Mm-hmm.
Did Dad do a good job?
Yeah.
Could you have done better?
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you paint it?
Cause I'm a little kid.
You're a what?
I'm a little kid.
Yeah, you are.
Can I get up here?
Nope. All right, don't mind the toddler in the background. He's just using the Spud truck as a jungle gym. He's probably gonna fall and hurt himself, and then he's gonna learn a good, valuable lesson. Hey. Anyway, Spud truck is painted. We have every single piece painted. No, don't touch. We got every single piece painted. We're getting the stuff back from Powertrain coating soon. It's time to assemble the stuff. So we gotta let it cure out for a little bit before we can bolt it all together, but the Spud truck is coming together. We gotta get the bed on it, doors, fenders, hood, grill, lights, everything back together so we can take it back to Matt. But it's a process. And our friends over at AMD, like I said, they're sending us all the stuff inside. We're gonna get it looking fresh and get it looking new. So don't forget, tomorrow night at 11:59 p.m., 72 Chevy truck giveaway ends. We're gonna give that truck away, last chance. Don't miss out. If you want a chance at winning that truck, make sure you head to RobbyLayton.com, get yourself entered, and if you never quit, you'll never fail. Thanks for watching. You're a jungle gym.
No, this is a jungle gym.
See you later.